Hello everyone, welcome back to part 4 of this replay between Infi and Moon here on Twisted Meadows. Pandarian Brewmaster is fighting back and just able to take down Infi. Infi's army is sitting at 60, I believe 60 over a 90 right now. Infi, meanwhile, we have Moon sitting at 61 over 100, so both players fairly low. Moon sitting on, 6,000 wood. So plenty of wood for Moon. Infi, on the other hand, sitting on 2,300 wood. So both players really just gold locked at this stage in the game. Both players have pretty much expanded everywhere they wanted to expand. Hippogriffs now coming in to try to take down these those Dragonhawk riders. One Dragonhawk rider does not want to shackle, as the other Hippogriff would just be able to finish taking it down. Siege engines now taking down these Ancient of Wars with little to no effort, as those siege engines are armored. So armored with a fortified armor. So that fortified armor makes it really difficult even for heroes to take them down. Perhaps Earth Storm and Fire would be able to do it. Perhaps even a Breath of Fire. Don't know why there is not a Breath of Fire, just in order to really save that last Ancient of War. So Ancient of War will in fact be saved. Siege Engine down to 93 hit points, and down it goes, level 7 on that Pandarian Brewmaster. So I take it back. Drunken Brawler may actually come into play. Towers now up and running for Infi. Infi's gonna lose a lot of those, Moon may lose some of those Dryads, but no, they are in fact pulled back. 3-1 upgrades on those Dryads. Siege engines once again on the roll, just rolling around the map and gonna try to do a little bit of pressure on the main buildings over here, but running into a couple bears instead. So those bears, the best possible counter for Night Elf in order to against those siege engines. Once again, we have this Warden now pulling back away, down to 600 hit points, and wow, a lot of towers being built by Infi. So Infi once again fortifying this position. Down goes that Hippogriff. So Hippogriff now getting taken down. We have 6 towers over here. Meanwhile, we have we're probably gonna get an expansion built in just a moment. We'll see how that's gonna work, as those towers are really in a bad position. More a single Dragonhawk rider perhaps trying to do a little bit of pressuring, as those siege engines once again rolling on out in order to try to take down this expansion to the north, and the 10 o'clock starting location here on Twisted Meadows. No one really taking any island expansions yet. Coming back over here, however, we have the I think all those, were there any peasants taken down? I don't see any skeletons. Oh, skeletons are down over here, so skeletons all taken down. So no one really going to be able to take down this particular gold mine unless more towers are built over here as well. Coming back, siege engine's going to try to roll away from those bears. A Tree of Life is now mining out of this particular gold mine, and now we have another Tree of Life being put down by Moon. So Moon trying to capitalize on this expansion over here at the 10 o'clock position. I'll call this expansion the 11 o'clock position. Once again, Archmage, Mountain King, and Paladin on the move. Mountain King getting a bolt off on that Warden. Warden may be able to get a blink and then a Shadow Strike on that Paladin. Are you going to do it? No blink and Shadow Strike. A little surprised. Perhaps blink has not been trained up, or Shadow Strike not been trained up. Once again, we have 4 Hippogriffs trying to fight back against a couple of those units, and those units once again have to be pulled back out. Siege engines do in fact have the rocket upgrades, so they can attack air. One siege engine now down to 13 hit points, down to 7 hit points, will get taken down. Guard towers are, down to 2 hit points. There it finally goes. So one siege engine finally taken down, as that siege engine is going to be rolling within the coverage of that guard tower. Warden and that Pandarian Brewmaster continuing to fight, trying to make sure that this expansion does not go up. Bolt on that Warden. Warden now down to a very, very low 461 hit points, and now Earth Storm and Fire on the move. Warden may try to drop an Avatar of Vengeance here, as well as there are some skeletons. Taking a look back, no, Warden not dropping an Avatar, perhaps trying to save it for a rainy day. Shackle on one of those Hippogriffs, so the Hippogriff now going to get focused down. Bolt on a bear and continuing the fight. Nice Holy Light pulling back at that moment, and now getting an Abolish Magic down on one of those units. What is happening? Why are those Dryads trying to fight back against those guard towers? Guard towers are not a good straight up fight. Hippogriffs and Dryads once again just flying throughout the air. Moon sitting at 69 over 100 food. Meanwhile, we have Infi sitting at 48 over 90, so Infi definitely behind now. Doesn't have that much gold either, especially if this the Tree of Life isn't going to be taken down by Moon. More guard towers, so it's going to be a guard tower push coming in from Infi to try to take down this Tree of Life. Dryads once again fighting back even further. And now those Dryads, or the gold mine now being entangled. Abolish Magic going to quickly take down that Water Elemental, already down to nothingness as the magic has been abolished. Siege engines and a bear now coming in, or siege engines and now Griffin trying to take down that bear. And now Staff of Teleportation coming in. Shadow Strike down on one of those Dragonhawk Riders may not get taken down, however, but that bear will get taken down right there as that siege engine continuing to fight back even further. Ancient of Wars pushing back one of those siege engines as the rest of those air units continue to be on the move. Dragonhawk Rider down to 128 hit points. Perhaps we'll see another Shadow Strike to try to take down more of deal more damage. Wow, that Griffin taking a lot of damage over time from that Orb of Venom. Coming back over here, Pandarian Brewmaster fighting once again. Tri-hero, are we going to... No surround on that Pandarian... or that Paladin. Paladin continuing the fight. Are we going to get any Breath of Fires? Plenty of energy on Bolt. Nice and Staff of Preservation. Breath of Fire taking down one of those units. And another bear coming in. Bears are not in bear form, however, as this fight continues. Rejuvenation cast and Rejuvenation once again. Are we going to get another Breath of Fire down? No additional Breath of Fire. Perhaps Breath of Fire over here on these towers. Breath of Fire almost getting one of those towers down, and that tower, no, not going to go down as that bear is now stuck in a 5-second stun, and down it goes. Tree of Life not entangling this gold mine back over here. Warden continuing to fight back, able to take down one of these, this siege, this entangled gold mine, but really nothing else there. Pandarian Brewmaster once again getting a Staff of Preservation off, really denying high levels to this Tri-Hero army. Level 533 continuing the fight. Abolish Magic, trying to take down more of these units. Are we going to get a Breath of Fire off? No Breath of Fire. Dryad's now trying to pull back away. Wisp now trying to get into that gold mine. This unit's continuing to fight back and forth, and a couple of skeletons on the ground as well. Down goes a Goblin Shredder. Roar cast, and now that Pandarian Brewmaster with a plus 13 attack, continuing the fight. Pandarian Brewmaster down to 350 hit points, may get taken down. Earth Storm and Fire at the last moment, and continuing to fight back even further. Windwalk on Storm, so Storm continuing to fight, and we'll see how this all works. Just being able to, nice Fan of Knives coming in as well. Fan of Knives, however, does not hit buildings. Warden now down to 273 hit points, now trying to pull back away, down to 169, needs to get rejuvenated, and so yeah, one bear gonna go ahead and rejuvenate that Warden. Warden is in fact hiding, using that hide ability that all female Night Elves have. Alright, so great game so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Still have no idea who's going to win this. Nice Fan of Knives taking down more of those peasants. Warden sitting at level 7. If I had to call the game for anyone or trying to make a prediction, I think that Moon has, even though Moon is finally catching up, or sorry, even though Infi is finally catching up in terms of hero levels, level 7 and level 7 is just maybe too much to overcome. Hippogriffs on the patrol, and now one of those nice Staff Preservation, and down goes one Hippogriff from a Bolt and a Water Elemental. Squirrel Town Portal now coming in, no stun, enabling them to slow down that Mountain King. However, they're going to be able to take down that one Water Elemental. Water Elemental now down to 2 hit points, down it goes, giving a little bit of experience. No Bolt able to come in to try to finish off anything. Siege Engines once again on the move. Tree of Life getting up, trying to heal, trying to fight back against these 3 Siege Engines. Siege Engines are in fact fully upgraded, 3-3. However, uprooting untangles that gold mine, so that Tree of Life once again needs to heal back up and just continue to move. Pandarian Brewmaster trying to fight back, nice Breath of Fire, and then Warden coming in as well. The Siege Engine is not a biological unit, so that Orb of Venom does not affect it. It does no damage over time. Back over here, however, Mountain King now coming in, gonna go ahead and try to take down Moon's Tree of Life. Tree of Life unable to really fight back at this stage, as there's no melee units involved. Siege Engines continuing to pressure back around. Pandarian Brewmaster should probably get another Breath of Fire. If they can hit 2 of those Siege Engines, that'd be a fair use of that Breath of Fire. But still, and Bears and that Pandarian Brewmaster continuing to fight back even more, and Warden now getting that Siege Engine down to 17 hit points, down to 6 hit points, and now leaving it alone. Wow, that's a really strange trying to leave that alone. And now we have the Squirrel Town Portal back over here. Squirrel Town Portal coming in. All of these towers should get taken down fairly easily. All of them, all of a sudden canceled. Breath of Fire, and now these units are going to be pushed back. Do we have any Scrolls of Town Portal? I do not see any. Avatar Vengeance now up and operational, as that I cannot click on any of the heroes. There's just too many flying units in the air. Archmage continuing to fight Bolt on that Warden. Siege Engine's going to go ahead and be able to take down this Tree of Life. Tree of Life should probably focus down one of those higher hit points or lower hit point Siege Engines. Continuing the fight. Avatar Vengeance chasing very far, and going to get taken down, taking down all of those spirits with it as well. back over here to those siege engines, 6 hit points and 29 hit points. Stay tuned for part 4 or part 5? Yeah, part 5 of this replay between Infi and Moon here on Twisted Meadows.